Okay, y'all know I don't like to move agenda items around. Y'all know. However, Senator Barrow is with us, and she has another meeting to go to. She's asking us to move up item 113, and when we have a senator who brings home the bacon, so to speak, to the parish, we're going to move the agenda item up. So item 113, authorizing Mayor President to enter into a cooperative endeavor agreement with the state of Louisiana for the state to provide funding in the amount of $1,025,000 from funding provided in Act 461 of the 2025 regular legislative session to support public service programs such as youth programming, community service, food and health care disparities, and violence prevention programs, and appropriate funding for said purpose by the Community Development Director. Anyone here wishing to speak on this item? Senator.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Pro Tem. And we were together on yesterday as we did that great grand opening or reopening of the new ER at Lane Regional Center, which I'm so excited about. It's ironic that I would come up here after you guys were talking about vaping, and I know that we put into statute some guidelines as it relates to how that would actually happen, but I just want to make sure that everybody that know me pretty much know how much I care about children, and making sure that we are doing preventative measures as well as intervention measures, so that we can give them an opportunity to thrive and be their best. And so with that said, I'm not going to dip into y'all business, but that's not something that, if you go back and look at my record, that I have been in favor of, just FYI. This money, this is the third year that I've had the opportunity to appropriate money to the city of Baton Rouge for good programs in our city to actually deter crime and to actually provide educational opportunities for our children primarily, but also helping families. And so this is what this money is actually designed for. This is the first time I've been able to secure over $1 million, and I'm really excited about that. And it's just going to, I believe that this is going to go a long way to assist a lot of families, to help a lot of young people, and to make sure that those resources that are given to them help them to move in that new direction. What I do know, and the data actually proves this, is that when we make intentional efforts to invest in children, intentional efforts to invest in families, it has a positive rate of return. And so I believe in that. That's why I keep putting my money where my mouth is. And I am asking you guys to actually approve this measure so that this money can flow through the community in various pockets where we have the proven success rates. Dealing with, I know you, Ms. Harris, is really big on domestic violence. And when I look at those numbers and what has happened and what's happening here in our city, we still have a lot of work to do. And so one of the things that I really would like to do with some of that money as it relates to domestic violence, and this is just something personal for me, is helping law enforcement to have a better, have more tools when they go to meet the families. There's so many things that people don't understand, and the nuances that happen behind the scene that sometimes people don't know what they don't know. And we just need to provide those tools to help them to be able to, when they enter that family house and enter that household, be able to address the issues maybe sometimes differently. So with that said, I'll be happy to take any questions. I see you guys kind of looking up at the timer, which means I think my time is up.
Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about the time.
But I'll take any questions.
We'll finish public hearing. We'll go to the council, and if anybody has anything, but okay. I'd say thank you, absolutely, from all of us. We appreciate you.
So this is for the whole East Baton Rouge Parish, with a, definitely with a focus more on the areas that I represent, because unfortunately that's where we tend to have more pockets of crimes, and we have more pockets of poverty, which brings on its own issues within itself. So with that said, I'd be happy to take any questions and to address any concerns.
Thank you so much, Senator. Anyone else here wishing to speak on this item? Seeing none, we'll go to council. Councilman Kenny.
All right, Senator Barrow, I don't have a question. I just want to say thank you, and I think everybody in the room should give you a round of applause for your commitment to East Baton Rouge Parish I have the amazing honor of Senator Barrow being my state senator
That's
in Scotlandville in District 2. So, Senator, thank you so much for these seeds of investment to multiple programs across East Baton Rouge Parish. I know your time is slowly coming to an end, but you have been committed to East Baton Rouge for a very long time. So I just want to say thank you. I know the rest of the council, I don't want to speak for them, right? But I know all of them really appreciate the work you've done for our community. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Councilwoman Harris.
My senator,
Yes.
thank you so much. You and I have been on this journey, domestic violence journey, for a very long time, and you're such a strong champion for victims and families. So I say to you, thank you. Continue fighting. Continue being the voice for those victims, because many times they are voiceless. So thank you for thinking of us with this funding, and call on us anytime. And you're always welcome here. You know that. We roll out the red carpet for you. So thank you so much, Senator Barrow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, you do.
Councilman Hurst.
I would be remiss if I didn't talk to my constituent of District 5. So thank you so much. Listening, partnering good, man. I mean, she's been taking care of her backyard for a long time, has climbed through the ranks and expanded her footprint. And what she started in the nonprofit world of just serving people. See, what I tell you about people is you don't start serving when you get elected. If you're not serving before you get in office, you're wasting your time, because you're not doing it for somebody else. You're doing it for yourself.
That's right.
And you are a shining example of what good work, good intentions, great heart, and following Jesus Christ does. And thank you for what you sow into our community.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Councilwoman Coleman.
Senator Barrow, just want to say thank you. It sounds so insignificant, but just want to say thank you. And I appreciate how you have lined out how you want this money spent. And that is what just strikes me. And the other thing that I must say is that when you included the council to get some money, you didn't just include 5, but you included all 12. And we are appreciative of that. And I want to say, if any of the 7 don't want theirs, they can give it to me. Yes, but we appreciate what you've done for the people of Baton Rouge.
Thank you. And I'd like to respond to that. That was important to me. First of all, we do not operate in a vacuum. Honestly, I represent 7 of y'all. I went back and looked at it. I said, wow, more than majority. If I ever need a vote. No, I'm just kidding. But at the end of the day, when speaking to many of you and listening to the concerns that you have in your district, I thought it was only fair to be able to give you an opportunity to pick projects that you wanted to do. Because I may not know what is the most pressing issue in your district, but you do. And so I want to make sure I gave you that opportunity to, find a project that aligns with that mission, where we are really addressing issues of children and families. So that was important to me.
Councilwoman Rocker.
Senator Barrow, I just want to say thank you. You've always been kind, generous, and always willing to talk. Thank you for your service to our community. Thank you for everything that you do. Appreciate
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Senator, we're so appreciative. We're honored and feel wonderful for having you as a leader in our delegation. We're blessed, and we thank you for all that you do. So much appreciation.
Thank you.
I make a motion to accept.
Motion by Councilwoman Coleman, second by Councilman Kenny. Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Senator.
Thank y'all. Have a great night.